Hello everybody, my name is Rojo and welcome back to Wizardry VII Crusaders of the Dark Savant. Last time, we were still out here in the old fun house, doing fun house things. Somebody was asking if we can shoot this target that's across from here. I actually forgot that we stopped right next to it. My assumption is no, and by shoot the target, specifically shoot it with a gun, like we could in the what is it, Ukpir, with the Umpani target way back at the beginning of our adventure here. I think we still have a musket sitting around on somebody, or maybe did I drop the musket? I may have dropped it because we don't really need people to be getting firearm skill at this point. We have a mystery ray. We could try that. But I don't see the musket anymore. I must have left it back in New City. Yeah, I mean, we've got like some poison darts and stuff like that, but I guess we can try that. Not that we even have to equip it, but yeah. I don't think there's any reason to believe that you could shoot it. The game seems to be crafted in a very specific way that does not allow getting creative with the solutions to puzzles, so to speak. So yeah, that's what I'm going with on that. Right, let's get that out of there and put it there. Okie dokie. All right, let's move on. Do some more exploration of this upper area of the funhouse and see what we can find, I guess. I already went that way a little bit. Got a pit there. I forgot exactly how we got here. I think we took a lifter or a conveyor or something. Is that right? I kind of forget. Noticing we actually we need to rest for a second anyway, because we have no buffs and we're a little bit low on fatigue, so we may as well. We also got an interesting offer from the Rizuka. But it's gonna be just a touch on the pricey side. So I don't know that we're gonna be able to take advantage of that. Basically, they got a stash of equipment that they've offered to unload for the low price of 40,000. 40,000 gold. We did have that much, but I kind of hedged my bets a bit coming here, and reinvested some of that into some potions and stuff. But anyway, let's see what we got here. A thick, transparent wall allows viewing, but not access, to a wide channel of rushing water. Well, I got to know what this does. Does nothing, I guess. Let's pretend that we're aware of the lever, but let's not do anything. Or I guess, yeah, let's not pretend. Let's just not mess with the lever just yet. Uh-oh. Watchers, cannons, danged cannons, and some other random terrain. Interesting. I think this is fine. We'll come over here and maybe drop a big old silence on those guys, and then we'll come over here and actually, yeah, you fight. Ooh, no. Yeah, what am I gonna do here? She's a little bit low on the air magic, so I guess I will have her do that. You fight You do a silence there, and then you give me one of those. Okay, see how this goes. Good turn order there. We missed the silence on one of them. It should be fine. Well, that hurt a bit. Yeah, more dagger throwing would be nice. Oh, you don't say. Okay, yeah, next up, definitely get the cannons out of here. Like so, and then, I don't know, I guess you can use that for whatever that's worth. I don't think we're going to be able to put him to sleep, so. Good stuff. So just going to worry about a few shock rods, and then we should be good to go here. I think we can just swing on these guys and be done with it. And is that enough? Yeah, alright. So, yeah, that could have gone a little bit worse. Not even much XP for how dangerous these guys are. Let's see who's got the, like, you have a bunch of Healy-type magic. Let's make use of that. Oops, not on yourself. It wasn't what I meant to do, but it's okay. That's okay. We'll, just make some rounds. It seems like whenever I do big heals, we always get like a shit roll. If I go over 5. And sometimes it just doesn't matter. Whatever. Anyway. Let's continue on. Alright, thick transparent wall allows viewing but not access to a wide channel of rushing water. Okay. Oh dear. Well, I guess we're gonna do second save. Pull that lever. Oh, there's another one there, actually. Or, no, there isn't. Hang on. I guess I just confused myself a little bit. That's fine. And, aha! What have we accomplished? Nothing. All right, let's. You know what? Don't mess with the levers right now. We'll worry about the levers later. I imagine we'll have a reason to come back here, unless we're gonna like jump into a pit and get carried by that water somehow, and the levers are gonna affect where we go. That seems. Oh man, there's more. Say that seems entirely possible. All right. Well. Yeah. Okay. So I don't want to mess with any of the levers until we get a better understanding of just what the crap we're doing out here. Is this going to be more water or is something else? Okay. More water. Okay, so there's something there. So what exactly am I doing here? I guess is the question of the hour. So yeah, we know about the target. So let's check out this way. Up ahead, a wide-moving belt ascends from a shaft in the floor, rising steadily upward into the ceiling. Didn't I... Huh. Is that like another one? Didn't we just ride one to get up here in the first place? I could have sworn that we did. Let's see what happens here. Up you go. Propels us into the hallway. And we are back here. Ah, okay. Yeah. So I think that's what we're doing. We're playing with levers. Gonna swap that around. Yeah, we're playing with levers in order to... Oh, I guess I didn't save. I think this is the belt. Yeah. Playing with levers in order to change the path of the water so that we can get a different result when we jump into the water slide. What is this? Perched over the shaft, you hear the sound of rushing water far below. I guess maybe this is where we jump in, actually, instead. Maybe. Well, let's just, okay, I see. Yeah, this just brings us back to here. I don't know that there's any reason for us to be in here, though, so let's not do that. Instead, we'll come back. And, I guess the next thing we should try... Do we still have the ball? I don't think we do we? Because we must have already opened up what we need to open up. Let's just double check here. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, so we don't have the ball, so we don't need to worry about that anymore. But let's just save the game and see if we can get a sense of what where we're going when we jump into this thing. Okay. We've been here before, as I recall. Yeah. Well, I know. I mean, we've definitely been here before. It's not a question. All right. I guess this is like big time save scum territory. I suppose. So here's what we'll do. We'll ignore all fights, especially ones with gross oozes with 1,000 enemies. Let's go. I don't think we're gonna want to mess with every lever. That seems like it would be too easy. Honestly, what if we just mess with something like this one? Even this one probably isn't going to do anything because... Or no, it will. Yeah, it will. Because we have to go up first. Forget where this goes as well. Alright, yeah. This is, let's go ahead and we'll do that. Cascading troughs. Yeah. Which leads us to here. Kind of forget exactly how the layout of this area got a little confusing. We don't want to be here though, I'm sure. Okay. Let's try now. Jumping into the thing. Let's see what happens. Okay. Interesting. I think there was a little bit piece of land that we sort of ran by. So let's see if we can make use of that, I guess. No, I don't want to be there. I want to go, I think, this way, back to the ladder. So let's hit that switch now as well. And then we go back. Kind of wish that message wouldn't pop up every single time we go over there, but that's all right. Okay. And down we go. And we're back here. Kind of goes too fast for me to be able to track the movement, I guess, if that makes sense. Well, we'll go ahead and we'll try that. Might as well just save down here, because we may need to manipulate these again. And then go back this way. All right. It's gonna be a walking episode, I guess. Well, that was maybe a little bit different. I don't know. I really don't know. Okie dokie. So I took a minute to map out the waterway just based on the footage, and I think I sort of understand what we need to do. So just to go through this a bit, should probably zoom out a little bit. This is just a program called Tiled. It's a little tile editor. I just made some basic little tiles for myself. So this is where we come in on the top floor, right? And these are all the different floors as we go down. So we start here. That's the white tile. And we come down and go here. There's not really any choices to be made about the levers or anything at this point. These white lines are just separating the floors. And so we fall down this pit, which is the black tile, and we end up here on the white tile. Now there's a switch here, there's a switch here, and there's a switch here as well. If we go down this way, we end up falling down here, and we just end up right in this this pit here. There's a switch here and there's a switch here as well. And then this pit will take us down to over here. Alternatively, if we flip, I think it's this switch here. Instead of going this way, we go straight down this way. Or we may need to flip this switch as well. I don't recall. But either way, we flip one of the switches, and we end up going down this way, which puts us here, and then we end up going down this way and falling into this other room, which we also don't want. Now, I'm not sure, I can't recall if there's another waterway. I think there's another waterway. There must be another one either here or we want to go a different direction when we're down here. I'm wondering if maybe these link up somehow over here. It's been a little bit since I put the map together. I stepped away from the game for a bit, but that's kind of the gist of it. Okay, after messing around for quite a bit, I figured out what I need to do, I think, to allow us to progress. So, actually we'll leave that on that screen there. If we come back to our map, I'm not exactly sure how this is going to get edited together, but I think I'll try to leave in the part explaining on this. But, yeah, ignore this. This is just, it's a little bit off. But, suffice to say, so we start up here, we come down, then we end up here. We need to, come down, to here, to here, to here. So we got lever there, lever there, lever there. We are going to flip these two, not this one, so that we make a turn there and come down. Then when we fall, we're gonna end up, I think down here somewhere ish. And then we need to have, I think, either one of these two flip, maybe both. I can't recall. So that we come over, we come down, and then there's another pit here, which puts us down right there into to that room. These two rooms are connected. But then there's a little bit of land over there, which I noticed when I was reviewing the footage again. So that's what we need to do. We need to get over this pit. To do that, I've got it sorted. Initially, I thought we had to do something maybe with this target, because I didn't realize this is a different target across the way here than the one that we hit already. I think so. That's something we'll have to deal with a bit later. For now, though, I had the levers where they need to be. So I guess tell you what, yeah, we'll go up. I'll show you the path that we take here in game. So we come around, we go down, we make our turns, we get down to that pit, we make our turns again. Brings us down. You can see that little bit of land there. It's hard to notice when you're trying to look at the mini-map and everything at the same time. Okay, so what we need to do here is we need to actually come down here, and I kind of forgot about this pit a little bit. Perched over the shaft, you hear the sound of rushing water below. Well, okay. Let's save our game. We jump in the pit. We end up back down here again. But you'll notice this is the exact square that we've been falling in, which means even though we couldn't see it, this is directly over that pit that we don't want to fall through when we're going down the water slide, right? So what are we going to do about that? Well, we don't have that many items. We got a lodestone, we've got a spool and crank, which we've already kind of used as much as it probably needs to be used, I'm guessing, and we've got one other item. And I believe Alima has it at the moment. We've got the bar and the rope. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. You insert the rope bar into the grooves which span the shaft and let the rope fall below. So now we can do this. Grabbing onto the rope, you find nowhere to go other than to drop below or climb back up. Do you climb back up the rope? We can say no. And we wind up back here. Or, and I don't remember, did it say that there were grooves on the side of the shaft? I don't recall. But, yeah, so we can climb back up. And there you go. Right back here. But, I think now, if we save our game and we take the path, or we take the water slide, rather, I think we're going to end up exactly where we want to be. Let's give it a try. Down we go, around, and grabbing onto the rope so conveniently dangling from above, your momentum swings you across the water duct. Hallelujah. We've done it. We've solved yet another part of the funhouse. I'm probably going to cut out a bunch of dicking around with the levers and stuff because it's just kind of tedious, honestly. But anyway, I think you get the idea of how I solved the puzzle. Let's move on, shall we? And to do that, probably maybe want to just get one of those going just in case. Because we're probably looking for another ball, is my guess, at the very least. So let's see. what we got. On the floor in front of you lies a square plate large enough for everyone to crowd onto it. Behind the plate, you can see the outline of a transparent tube sticking down from a shaft in the ceiling. Okay. That tube is up above. It's got a hole in it. I'm not sure what we need to do with it yet. We don't seem to have the right item to put in the hole. Stepping onto the plate, you know the pad directly underneath the end of the tube. It appears to be connected to the plate as a kind of trigger mechanism. Okay. Inspecting the tube, you see the pad underneath. Inspecting the tube, you see the pad underneath. It is poised to catch anything that falls down the chute. Resting on the pad is an odd black ball about the size of an ogre's head and almost as pretty. Okie dokie, what's this? One black ball. So I'm thinking maybe this has something to do with the lodestone. We haven't found anything to do with that. I'm not misremembering, right? We got the lodestone here, I think. So I'm curious about just no. All right, can't merge them. We'll keep them together, or not together. We'll just flip things around as best we can here. I'm just trying to. I guess she can carry that for a little bit. All right, that's fine. That's fine. So the question now is, I guess, what do we do? I think we probably fall down the pit again so that we can use the ball. Oh, we don't have to fall down the pit. That's right, because we have the rope. Let's climb back up the rope. Like so. And then the black... Oh, actually, maybe we use the black ball right here. What do you think? That's possible. We can give that a try. Do you still have... Yeah, you got it. No. Okay, so we don't use the black ball there. The... Trying to recall. The... I think actually we do want to fall back down the pit now that I think about it. Or alternatively, I guess we could try it this way. If we do this... wait, do you not have it? I guess she doesn't have it. Just give me that. I think if we go here... And then, yeah. Somewhere along this path is the tube, I believe. I think this takes us to the Rizuka. Yeah. We don't have the money for them just yet, so let's just keep looking around here. See if we can remember where it is we need to go. Right, okay. So that's not what we want. But we know about the, we know about that. That's all well and good. I'm hoping we don't need a gun to shoot that other target. Because, as demonstrated earlier, we don't have one. So I guess we need to go somewhere else. I guess I'm kind of misremembering where that thing is. Maybe it's... We got to get over to this area. That's where it is. To do that, I guess we probably want to fall down. Let's come down and we'll fall down this pit. I think that's what we got to do. Okay. We'll go no. Cruise up this way, hit this ladder. And we've already been here, but I think actually if we go here... Is this right? I feel like this maybe isn't right. No, because this brings us back to the, we're heading the wrong direction. I found this place earlier while I was looking around. I just, for some reason, can't seem to recall how to get back over there. Maybe it's here. Come over here. We go up. Yeah, okay, I think this is it, actually. Yeah, we go here, and then we go to the end of this hallway. I guess we'll, we could fight them, but I guess I'm not gonna. But yeah, this is the right way. I'm like, fairly... Whoops. Fairly confident about that. Yeah, don't jump back into the thing there. That's a bad idea. Smash your head against the wall a few times because this puzzle is too hard. All right, maybe we'll fight somebody. We haven't fought. Oh no. Well, it's not that bad. We'll just kill him real quick. Like so. Okay. Yeah, once we get back to the whatever that thing is, I don't know if we needed to leave something down there or not. But everything's set up so we can get back to that area just by jumping on the water slide now. So I think all we really want to do right now is just try to drop something and see what happens, right? And we'll kind of go from there. We just need to get to the friggin' thing first. Well, almost made it out with without Horde Bile, but not quite. Just a little bit of poison, though. It's not so bad. Let's just go ahead and you can try and cure yourself of that. And while you're at it, he's a little bit low on stam, so we may as well just take care of that. Okay. So I think this is it. Yes. Okay. So now we know where this goes. It goes a couple floors lower. Let's use our new black ball. We drop the ball into the dome, making a loud thud as it lands on a plate inside the tube. Looking closer at the dome, you note a gaping hole in its face. It appears to be a hollow tube of some sort. The heavy black ball rests inside the tube, perched upon a thick plate. Okay. So something has happened. Do we need to use anything else? Probably not right now. I think we need to go back downstairs now, is my best guess. We do still have the load, so we can try to use it while we're up here. Yeah, okay. So I'm guessing maybe we use the lodestone downstairs. Let's just get back down there. But I'm thinking once we step on the plate down there, something's going to happen with the ball. As far as my best guess is concerned, anyway. Okay, we use the rope. Go across the water. Easy peasy. Alright, let's see what happens. So we've got the square plate large enough for everyone to crowd onto it. Behind the plate, see the outline of the tube, etc., etc. Stepping onto the plate, you hear a slight click. A large black ball drops down the hollow tube, landing on the pad beneath it. Suddenly, the entire plate shoots skyward, propelling you up the open shaft directly overhead. Launched upward through the shaft, you grab hold of a long wooden dowel protruding from the wall. Remember, we put that through before. You shimmy across the dowel into the adjoining corridor. Holy Christ. We're making progress. Here we go. Can we just jump down this pit to our doom? We sure can. And this just brings us back to the black ball. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Obviously, we don't want to go that way, so let's not do that. Just give me another one of those, and let's mosey on down this hallway and see what we got. Okay, ladder. And a fight. We should expect some forced encounters here and there at this point, I think. Ooh, let me see if we can get an easier one. Let's try this once or twice here. Just something with a couple less enemies would be convenient. I guess I could have buffed a little bit as well. Yeah, that's it's a bit easier. I think, why don't we have you? Do you have Dispel Undead? Give me one of those. Fight. And yeah, let's have everybody else fight. Let's see how this ends up. Hopefully they aren't the pukey kind of skeletons. They might be. Okay, yeah, those guys are out of here. Easy enough. So now we just got to clean up this one group. Alright, yeah, that wasn't so bad. Okay. So here we have some kind of door. Upon the wall is a set of tall metal spears mounted in a single row with a long rivet through the center. There are 6 spears in all, arranged in a circular pattern, and you discover that they can swing around on the rivet, which pins them together. Looking a bit closer, it appears to be an elaborate mechanism of some kind, each spear rotating a different gear, which is in turn connected to more gears, and so on. There's nothing which indicates a purpose to the spears or what the contraption actually does, although it appears likely that it is a locking mechanism of some kind designed to open if the spears are turned in a specific combination. We heard about this a while back. I actually took the time to figure this out, I think, after I heard about it. Let me pull up my notes real quick. I haven't been taking notes as diligently as I once was, but this I did write down just for such a occasion here. So, let me see here. Okay, I don't remember exactly what the hints were. But let me see if I can pull this up. Alright, I don't know how readable this is. Might be a little bit small. So this is what I think the order is based on what I came up with. 5 is first, 3 is second. I guess maybe these are the hints. 1 isn't before 3 or 2. It's the first after 6, which implies 2 or more numbers behind 6. 4 comes after 3, but he doesn't say where. And then for 2 numbers to be behind 6, it has to be in slot 3 or 4. However, since 1 can't be before 2 and is first after 6, 2 can only be in slot 3. For there to be 2 numbers behind 6 as implied, 6 has to be in slot 4. And that leaves 1 in slot 5, first after 6, and 4 in slot 6. So, I guess that's what I wrote. I don't understand it. Just reading it out loud, but that's what I came up with, okay? So let's see if I was right. And figure out whatever's in here. I'm guessing this is going to be maybe some treasure or maybe a map piece. But anyway, so the order starts with 5. Then we do 3, then 2. Followed up by 6, 1, and 4. I guess I'm not as smart as I thought I was. Well, it was worth a try. Maybe you can find the holes in my logic. But we don't necessarily have to do this right this second. I can take another crack at it. Off screen here, because we have some more stuff that we can still explore. We'll come back. We'll come back. I'll take another look at it in my notes. Because I think I wrote down where we found that. I can't remember who told us exactly, but we can still check out this real fast. So this is just a shortcut, I guess. Which leads us to outside. Aha! Yeah, and I thought that this was like, oh yeah, we found the back door to the Ratkin Ruins. Well, yeah, that's literally what we found when we were exploring outside. I think this is the end of the road, though. It's either that or I think there was maybe a little bit more over here. Or maybe there's not. No, I think that's it. We did the dowel, ended up over here, and this is the treasure room. We have the hints, so we just got to figure out exactly what I missed here. So let me see if I can go find the hints that I got earlier, and then we'll come back and I'll see if I can come up with a better following of the logic for a solution. Okay, I managed to find the hint, which I guess we got from Hijenra. Like, it must have been a million years ago at this point. So this is what he told us. The first is not before the third, nor the second, but first after the sixth. It is the fifth that is first, and the fourth after third, which is second. And only then shall the way be revealed. Okay. So we're explicitly told that 5 is the first one that we have to manipulate, basically. Which is said down here. And then it says the fourth is after the third, which is second. So that explicitly says that 3 is second. But then I think I started to get confused for the multiple uses of first and second and etc. So here's a solution that I came up with. I'll let you have a sec to ignore all this and just read this if you want to figure it out for yourself real quick, but I'm pretty sure this is it. Okay. So, what we have here is 5 is first, 3 is second, because that's what we're told, 4 is third, because it comes after. The fourth is after the third. And he's talking about not which ones not the order in which they're being pulled, but the spears is what he's talking about here. Because the third is second, and the fourth is after the third. So, just like that. And then 2 is fourth, because 1, the first spear, is not before the third, which we know comes second. So the first spear is not before the third spear, nor is it before the second spear. The first spear is the next one we pull after the sixth spear. Therefore, the 2 has to be in the fourth. The second spear has to be in the fourth position, because we need room in this little construct of ours for the first spear number 1 to come after spear number 6. Hopefully I'm not explaining that maybe as clearly as I could, but that's the gist of it. Let's go ahead and see if I got the things correct this time, shall we? So we'll pop back in here. So the combination, we know we go 5, then 3, then 4, then 2, then 6, then 1. That's what I like to hear. All right, what do we got for all that trouble? Well, we got an encounter is what we get. No, thank you. I'm looting and scooting. That's what's going on here. I've spent enough time in this fun house. Well, maybe we have a fight though. If we have a fight here, then so be it. There's not much we knew about that, I guess. But we can at least try and get a better fight, an easier one. No boss that I can see here anyway. I guess we could have done some buffing. What do we got? See, that's much better. Let's go ahead and we'll just slap these guys around a bit. Maybe we'll have you do a Dispel Undead like so. And you guys can just fight. And then let's see what happens here. So far, so good. It's a matter of, do we get puked on before we kill them or not? These are kind of tough. Is it a boss? I don't know. Okay, we did get one person terrified there, but I think we're going to kill him, yeah, before it matters. Okay. Good stuff. Let's come over here and let's do a quick Cure Lesser Condish to take care of that fear. Alright, in here we have the chest, obviously, and not much else. So, let's go ahead and we'll open this up. Let's do a little bit of magic real fast here first, I guess. So, what do we got? We got those three. That's going to be a Basilisk Eye. Well, we don't want to mess with that. Okay. Okay. Nice. Lo, inside the chest you find an old preserved piece of parchment, carefully bundled in waxed wrappings. 1 parchment. 5,000 XP, thank you very much. That's a map piece, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look at it. This is the boat map, okay. What does a boat map have to do with anything? I don't know, let's read it. Boat. The waters of life do move as the weather, and in life, as the waters, these shall know both calm and storm. He that must embrace the storm shall soon be swept away, while he that learns to navigate shall make his own journey. When thy fear has turned to anger, thee hast lost thy soul, and shall make the devil laugh. But still thy tongue and become amazed, thee begets enlightenment, and thus shall thee know bliss. Thus may one discover a craft, and sail upon the waters. Thus may one discover thyself, and to sail upon life. This is telling us somehow that we're going to get a boat. Or something like one. That I guess is going to let us mess around on the ocean. We need to figure out exactly what devil we're meant to not fight, I guess. It's kind of what it sounds like. What devil we're intended to listen to. But, yeah, that'll be for another time. This has gone on long enough, I think. I've spent quite a bit of time figuring out this last part of the funhouse. We'll see how long this episode turns out to be, I guess. But, yeah, when we come back, we need to make some decisions about our finances, I guess, is one of the biggest things while we're still in the area. And that's going to involve either paying a visit back to Blind Mice, or paying a visit back to the Rizuka guy. And then after that, yeah, we just gotta decide where to go next, I suppose.